Hello and welcome to this session. So in this session, we'll look at full outer join, full join. So full join basically is left join plus right join, right? So you want to pull the data from both left tables and right tables, right? And if the records matches, then you will pull the data. If the data does not match, instead of data, you'll see null, right? So here I'm using orders table and payments table. So I'm doing a full order join on the order ID and payment ID. So from the orders table, the order ID and the should match with the payments order ID, and the payment status has to be successful, right? So if it is successful, it will pull the data. If this condition does not match, right, it will display it as null. All right. So let me execute this. So you can see here, right? So you have order ID, payment ID, all these details. So here we don't have an order ID here. uh, this is from the orders table. We don't have an order ID here, but we do have a payment ID and amount ID. So with all this combination that we are pulling, right? So I mean, we might have an order ID, but we also have this statement, right? Where statement is equal to success. So we are not able to pull. So this is basically, you can see, like, you have data, you have, let me just put it here so that it's easier for us to kind of validate. So I'll just first two columns will be on the order table, and the second two columns will be on the payment table. So let me execute this way. So you can see here, right? So here we have data from both the tables. So here, if you look at this, so we are having payment ID details, payment details, and order details, but we do not have the order details from the order table. Correct? Probably because the payment status might be not success. Okay, whatever it is, right? So, but now see, what we could do here is, like, there might be a case from the Amazon who want to find out, like, hey, if there is, they will do audits basically, uh, on the quality of data and everything. So they might want to see, like, hey, do we have any such records where, hey, the order is null, right? Order ID is null, or the payment ID is null. Okay, so because those are basically an orphan record. So if I use this, and I can add another where clause here, and I'll say where o dot order ID is null, or p dot payment ID is null. So we can check this. So if I execute this, so you can see here, right? So you have payment ID. So there is a payment ID, but I don't see any data in the orders table. Okay. See, this is a real case example. So you will have the situations as well. Like, hey, I have some payment ID in this, but I don't see any related order there. Right. So then there's a problem, right? So these things, they will investigate again. There could be again fraud issues and other things. So this is very, very important for them. So that is the reason why we use these joins and everything to kind of pull data from different tables. So you can see, like, there are a lot of items where the payment ID and amount is there, but there is no such record from the order table. So primarily because we have added this condition where payment status is equal to success. But in real life, even if you don't add this, you will have certain records like this. So they will need to kind of investigate the integrity they need to maintain, right? So this is how they would do. And again, I'm giving you the business use cases so that you will understand the impact of the queries that we are writing, right? So these are not simple concepts. These are like very, very foundational for a lot of tech stack, right? Anything that you see today, like big data, you see AI and everything, the basic foundation is your SQL. So you need to understand this. Okay. So this is about the full order join, and I'll see you guys in my next class.